A truly splendid occasion is well on its way. Yes, of course, in just 10 days' time, a great Halloween celebration shall be taking place in the Woodley Town Centre from 5 p.m. on Friday, the 31st of October. And there'll be a truly few games and some great music and a great display. And of course, throughout Woodley, there'll be many other great celebrations going on. I know some of the shops and the restaurants and cafes have decorated for Halloween, and I know some of the houses, there's actually a house that puts on a great display with decorations and so on, and music playing out as well. So of course that's Halloween next Friday, the 31st of October, in around Woodley. Well, welcome along to this week's The Voice of Woodley. It is Tuesday the 21st of October, year 2025, and it's some special hellos to do. Of course, if you'd like to contact me, then please do on 07738573812. And for some special hellos, I'd like to say hello to Jessica and her friend, who I met a couple of weeks ago at the north end of the Woodley precinct near Domino's. It was a fantastic meeting, great talking about music and other things, and hopefully I will see you very, very soon. I'd also like to say hello to Olivia Harding as well, and hopefully I'll see you very soon. Well, we're outside the Oakwood Centre, which is one of the great hubs of Woodley. Of course, at the back of the Oakwood Centre, you've got the place that makes everything happen around Woodley. Of course, Woodley Town Council. And then, of course, you've got series of meeting rooms for functions, private and public functions. And then, of course, you've got the Crumbs Cafe at the front. And at the moment, they're redoing the floor in the Oakwood Centre as well. Of course, one of the great things at the Oakwood Centre is the Great Theatre, which is home to many great musical and acting performances. And a great performance that I saw last Saturday, just 3 days ago, by the Star Makers Theatre Group was, of course, Little Women. And it was truly fantastic. Great band, of course, and a great acting, singing and dancing by all the cast. And it was truly fantastic. That's the Star Makers Theatre Group. And of course, you can join them in April for Pop Stars, which will be another great performance of a theme, an acting theme with music, and it's based on 90s pop music. But that's the Star Makers Theatre Group with great singing, acting, and dancing too. Especially, as I say, it's truly great singing and dancing, and the acting and the amount that the cast remember the lines and put so much enthusiasm into what they're saying as well. That's the Star Makers Theatre Group. Well, to the south and to the west of Woodley now, it's to the Bullmarsh Leisure Centre, and of course the Bullmarsh Centre was originally built in the 1960s, and a few years ago it was rebuilt. So of course the original had a great swimming pool and great rooms and facilities and gym, and the new facilities has been rebuilt. Of course, a great swimming pool, a great gym, and lots of other activities and sports to play around the Bullmarsh Leisure Centre. Now into the east of Woodley. Of course, every Tuesday the Baptist Church holds the Cameo Club, and the Cameo Club is for people. And a few weeks ago I did a talk at the Cameo Club along with the councillor Bill Stone about the history of the Woodley Carnival. Of course, the Woodley Carnival established by John Hicks and Jeff Goodworth and Max Steggles in 1960. But the Cameo Club is a great club for people to join, and it's at 10 a.m. every Tuesday at the Baptist Church. Now off to the Good Companions on Saturday the 25th of October at the Good Companions. The side projects are performing. At the Good Companions on Wednesday the 29th of October will be the Comedy Quiz. At the Good Companions on Friday the 31st of October, that Brit Sound shall be making their way back to the Woodley, to the Good Companions, and of course they've performed at the Woodley Carnival as well. And then at the Good Companions on Friday the 7th of November, Gizmonkey are performing yet again at the Good Companions. Then making their return on Saturday the 15th of November at the Good Companions, the Broadmoor Sirens shall be performing once again with a great selection of ska music. At the Good Companions on Saturday, the 22nd of November, Wardour Street shall be performing again. Then, of course, the Good Companions on Wednesday, the 26th of November, there'll be the monthly comedy quiz at the Good Companions. On Friday, the 28th of November, Code Red shall be making their return to the Good Companions. And then on Saturday, the 29th of November, Vision shall be not just causing vision, but great sound at the Good Companions. Of course, will be on Saturday, I believe, Saturday the 29th of November, shall be the Christmas lights switch on from 4 p.m. in the Woodley Town Centre with live music by a concert band, and of course a great mulled wine and mince pies, and an official light switch on as well, and lots of carols as well. And then the following Saturday, which I believe it will be the 31st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. I believe on Sunday the 7th of December, of course, will be the Great Christmas Extravaganza from 10 a.m. with lots of live music, local people performing, lots of stalls, and of course Father Christmas, and a great celebration for everybody to join in too. Of course, if you like live music, you can head off to the Bosco Lounge, because quite often they have live music there. And on Wednesday, the 29th of October, will be held a monthly musical quiz. They held every quiz every week on a Monday, and then a musical quiz at the last Wednesday of the month, run by, of course, Abby Powell and Nicole, great musicians and singers, and they put on a truly fantastic quiz, all about music and different types of rounds too. Last Saturday at St James Church, they held an eco afternoon from 2 p.m. And that was on Saturday the 18th of October. Tonight at the Oakwood Centre will be a planned meeting from 7:45 p.m. and there'll be a leisure services meeting on Tuesday the 11th of November. Strategies and resources will be taking place on the 25th of November. Full council will be on, I was going to say performing, it can be a performance maybe, but full council meeting will be on the 2nd of December. And then of course don't forget the great Halloween celebration, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video, next Friday the 31st of October from 5 p.m. And of course you mustn't forget, of course it's getting close to fireworks night, and at the Rivermead School the 1st Woodley Scouts will be holding a firework display with, of course, burgers and great fireworks, and that's open from 6:30 p.m. at the Rivermead School, run of course by the 1st Woodley Scouts. Well, as I say, that's about it for the Voice of Woodley. If you'd like to contact me to do with anything, then please do on 077 3857 3812. And of course, a very special hello to Jessica and her friend, and hello to Olivia Harding. Well, I hope I see you all very soon. And for the Voice of Woodley for this week, goodbye for now.